Welcome. What episode is this?
Episode 3. Yeah! Balance, self-care. Is this a cool hoodie?
You have all these really cool sweatshirts. What are all these?
Optimism. I feel like they're just dropping in my lap, and it was on the clearance aisle. Optimism, trust the journey, balance.
That is so good. Where'd you get that?
Kohl's. Oh. I had to get
something there. I should go.
I had to get stuff for Jordan to wear for his MIT thing, and Kohl's is literally right there. So I was like, let me just go in there.
Mm-hmm. I feel like this week I'm a stay-at-home mom, but I'm also in school, but I'm also working. Do you ever feel like that, where you're like doing 3 things?
So what is that exactly?
I don't know. I'm staying at home. I'm trying to get the kids ready for our trip next week and go to their school because they have lunch with the parents, which is great. I'm trying to manage all that. I'm trying to finish my modules. I just took my first test yesterday and in school and trying to get my certification. And then I'm trying to also work on a couple other things. So how do I...
Trying. No, you are. I am a stay-at-home mom.
But I'm not a stay-at-home mom. I'm not.
Which is like beautiful. You are the culmination of so many beautiful things. You are going to school for integrative health. You are not trying. You're doing. You're being. You're a fucking human.
Wait, being and doing. Was one of my questions from yesterday in my test. It was like, what are 2, I forgot what the question was, but it's like being and doing are like the ways to flow, right? Being and doing. I don't know. I forgot what the question is. I'm blanking on it because my brain is fried.
And you're being and doing, which means that you're flowing, which means you're in the vortex, which means, do we even need to still keep recording? No, I'm kidding. Yeah, we do. But no, Shell, this sounds good. You look happy.
No, I'm overwhelmed this week.
Okay. How can we, hello, remember from episode 2, what's in the arsenal? How can we get into the arsenal? What's in the arsenal of things so you're not feeling overwhelmed?
I know. I think you know what I just feel like? Okay, this is what I feel like. I feel like I'm being pulled, right? Pulled here, pulled to the school, pulled to the kid stuff, pulled to the, Adam's traveling for the last 2 days. So like pulled to do all of that. Pulled to finish my modules for this week. Pulled to, which I'm not saying is a negative thing. I just need to see, for me, it's hard for me to not see the end and like where this is all going to end up versus like just focusing on where I am and like being present right now and focusing on like finishing the school and doing what I have to do. But I'm just always focused on like, what's this going to lead to? What's this going to lead to? And so that's where I get stuck. That's where I get stuck.
Michelle, you know what? It's none of your fucking business. It's none of your business. It's none of your business.
It is my business.
Right now, you and I, our service to humanity is this podcast. So that is all we should be thinking about right now. Before and after you get off of this, it's like that's a thing. We have to compartmentalize each thing and each task, not that. No, so right here, right now, this is where I am.
Totally.
We're going to start coming home. I need to hop off of this and jump into that. It's literally like, not to bring up the Matrix again, and the whole movie of our life and the scene. Stop fucking the scenes up and mixing the scenes up. Stay in the scene wherever you are and don't try to skip ahead to the module and the test and no.
And the end of the movie. Don't try to skip ahead to the end of the movie. Yeah. That's my problem. It's really like I get stuck. But okay, we're here. I'm just telling you how this week's been for me, where it's been like pulled here, pulled there. Oh, I have to finish this. Oh, I have to get ready for the trip. Oh, I have to pack up the kids. Oh, I have to like do this for the dog.
But maybe that's like the first code. Why does the first thing always come in like 10 minutes as we're like recording? But it's like stay in the scene of Stay in the scene. Stop jumping ahead. You're like fast forwarding, going to the end, and then bitch, you gonna go back? No, stay in the scene and act out the scene with everything that you've got, with all the love and beautiful energy that you've got. And if you've got to push pause, which you and I have spoken about, and I need to learn more, bitch, pause, and I'll come back to the movie or the scene.
I love that. That's a great analogy.
Stay in the scene and stop jumping ahead, and also stop rewinding. I find myself rewinding all the time. Shit,
Well, like I should have done that. I should have done this. I should have done this differently. I should have like been more present with the kid. Yeah.
fucking up the flow of the movie.
Yeah, that would be annoying.
If you were in the movie theater and it, oh my God, if you were in the movie theater and it kept going back and it kept going front, you'd be like, can we just stay in the movie?
Yeah, true. I think you're doing that. You're just like go. You don't overthink it, you just go. And that's what you have to do. I feel like you just have to go. If you overthink it, you're never going to do it. Just like the way this podcast came to be. You know, we were like, oh, we should do this. And then we just did it. Thanks to you. I was like, wait, are we really doing this? I thought it was just like a joke.
We're doing it. Here we are.
We're doing it.
Movie's going. Camera's rolling.
Wait, so do you want to hear my pivot for today? And also your book is going to be there today. I sent it to you.
Pivot year. I'm excited about this book.
It's really good. I know I feel like I'm giving you like a little bit of a spoiler for your
No, I'm in.
But this one's really good because I just feel like it's good. So day 17, I'm on. For those of you who don't know, this is The Pivot Year by Brianna Wiest. And you read a new page every single day. And it's just really, I try to do it right before I start my day. So day 17, maybe you should trust the misconnections, the calls gone unanswered, the opportunities that had every reason to work out but didn't. Maybe you should trust in the small signs before they become big ones. Maybe you should trust those tiny contractions, the nights that exhaust you, and the people who don't see you, and the places that make you feel this subtle uneasiness. Maybe you should learn to trust in what passes you by so you begin to trust in what lands right in front of you. And maybe you should trust that in what isn't working because it might be trying to guide you to what will.
That's good. That's like really, really good.
Are you crying?
It's like so good. I feel that. Like I feel that on like so many levels.
Yeah, it is really good. And, you know, we always analyze, oh, I didn't get this, or oh, this thing didn't work out for me, or oh, you know, I really wanted this certain opportunity, but that's just a no to get to your yes. I think we talked about this in the previous episode, right?
The movie. You got to keep watching the movie because you don't know what happened. Like that could have been like, whoop, because had that worked out, something. It's like.
Yep.
That's why we just gotta. Oh my God! Even yesterday, Parker, I don't know what did I do. I go because I'm putting on this women's wellness event. Yeah, through the.
Wait, can I come? How come?
I mean, it's gonna be in New York, but sure. But we're gonna do yoga and sound healing and vision boards, and I'm having these women come from Forward Space. I met them at a female founders event, and they fucking turned the place like up. And so it's like my first event, but I feel like it's gonna be super dope. So I needed to go check out the space yesterday, and Parker came with me, and I got like a little anxious at one point. Not anxious, but like while we were driving there, and she was like, breathe, mom, breathe. And she goes, so I feel like she's seen me do that, and so she tried to help center me, which I thought was cute.
Isn't it crazy how they just kind of sense, like they know, even when you don't say anything?
Yes.
They know.
Yeah.
And I don't know if it's like the energy, like, you know, Parker seems very in tune to kind of what
like
you feel.
My mom in some like weird, crazy.
That's what you said, yeah.
Like, what do they call it? Not quantum or like reincarnation. I don't know. She like says some shit sometimes, and I'm like, girl, I don't know. It's weird. And I call her mama. Like, why do I call her mama?
Wait, I thought you call her mush.
She's got a bunch of names, but Mama is like
Just like Bear, right?
Bear.
All your kids probably have names, yeah.
Bear.
No, I feel this, like Chloe does that too. When I'm sitting there, I could be driving her somewhere. She'll be like, what's wrong? And I'll be like thinking, something is wrong because I'll be in my head. And she'll be like, what's wrong? Are you okay? Or like sitting on the couch watching TV.
Oh, Heather.
You'll see like my face. Yeah. What is that?
They're the ancestors. I think we're all little pieces of, our ancestors. And that's not fact. And I didn't read that somewhere. I just think that maybe that's, what that is. But like, it's beautiful. The journey is beautiful. And I wanted to share something with you that I read today. And of course it's in the bathroom, so I need to grab it. Hold on. So I'm reading The 4 Agreements. Did I tell you about that?
Yes. This is a book that I've been wanting to read.
So even when I went to the reference desk at the library, the woman goes, oh my God, I've read it 4 times. So today, you create an entire picture or movie in your mind. And in that picture, you are the director, you are the producer, you are the main actor or actress. Everyone else is a secondary actor. The way you see the movie is according to the agreements you have made with your life. Your point of view is something personal to you. It's no one's truth but yours. If you live without fear, if you love, there's no place for any weird emotions. When you feel good, everything around you is good. When everything around you is great, everything makes you happy. You are loving everything that is around you because you are loving yourself, because you like the way you are, because you are content with you. Because you're happy with your life. You are happy with the movie that you are producing. Happy with your agreements with your life. You're at peace. You're happy. Do you understand?
That's where it's at. I'm reading that next. It's The 4 Agreements. I'm writing that down.
4 Agreements. I'm telling you, when I asked the resource lady about this, she was like, oh, I've read that 4 times. But you know me. It was just on the toilet this morning. Bam. Where am I going? And that's where I went. And all about the movie of your life, which is what we were just talking about.
That's pretty.
No, I'm kidding. So, what's next? Or not what's next.
I have a really exciting call today that I'm really excited about. That's all I'm going to say. And maybe we could talk about it next week, but it's just a really exciting call. I'm going to just say that. And I am going to have lunch with Shay at his school. It's called Lunch in the Breezeway, and I bring him Chipotle. And we sit and we eat, and he woke up and he's like, Mommy, I'm so excited to have lunch with you today.
That's gonna be dope.
Yeah, it's cute. I'm so excited to eat lunch with you, Shay. And yesterday I did Chloe, and then we go to the book fair. It's like a whole thing. So I'm just, it's gonna be a good day.
So crazy? You know what's so crazy? If I were to rewind the movie of Code to Flow, in the first episode, you and I were all over the place, and it was and what are we doing? And not happy, and now it's oh my God, I have this exciting meeting coming up. I'm doing lunch with Shay. And in an episode before, you were I just want to be with Shay. I'm telling you, it's creation in real time. This is content creation. Your life is the fucking content, not what should I post? Or let me figure out something for the algorithm. Your life is the fucking content. And this is affirmation of that. You said that 2 episodes ago. I want to be in meetings where I feel good, and I want to work on stuff that I feel good about. Now you have this exciting meeting coming up.
Yeah, I don't know. I will say, I don't know if it's going to lead to anything. But it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
No, it's you know what? It does matter. It's going to be fantastic.
Yeah, it's going to be fantastic.
If you want it to, no, here's the thing. It'll be whatever you want it to be. So if you say it doesn't matter, then it won't matter what happens. But if you say and believe whatever it is you want it to be, you have the power. You're in control.
True.
You're in control.
Very true.
And no, everybody thinks, oh, the people who make the decisions are in control. You know what? No, it's you. And so you've been doing your flow work. You've been doing whatever. So that's why you've got this thing. You planted that seed. It's like now a little bulb. You didn't go back and check the seed. You just
Very true. How did you get like this? How did you get?
I don't know.
No, because, okay, rewind even a couple years ago. Oh, is that the book? No, it's just because because you're just like emoting positivity, and everything I say, you're like, it's gonna be good. And I want to be like that. I'm getting there.
Abraham Hicks. So I feel like my whole journey of like, ooh, oh my God, and realization was when I watched The Secret so many years ago. I don't ever know. Have you ever watched The Secret? Not the book.
No. Do I need to watch it?
Yes, like today. Like before your 8:30 bedtime. Like today. No. The Secret really breaks down it's all here. But it all starts here. And it's called The Secret because it sounds so insane to the average person that actually you're the creator of your life. If you're unemployed or broke or fat, divorced, whatever, you created that. And I know that sounds fucked up, but the good part about that is you can change that shit around. So I'm being intentional about being happy and feeling good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yes.
My shit is, I'm feeling good. Like, I don't want to be upset. I don't want to get my blood pressure up high.
No.
This time, this woman, Vanessa Beard-Streeter, she's like my mentor and like super dope. But we had a Maternal Health Coalition meeting yesterday, and she ended the meeting by saying like everything that's going on politically, it's like by design. It's like they almost want us to be so stressed out and so consumed with these like problems and issues that we don't figure out the solutions. You and I talking now, you and I sharing this podcast with the world, like these are the solutions to the issues. Don't sit in the issue and don't watch it and what are you going to do about it? I'm going to make sure that I'm feeling good, the people around me are feeling good.
Love that.
We're getting into that.
Well, no, yeah, and they want us to watch the news, by the way, because all they care about is money, right? These media, they just want us to, because it's conflict. And
I'll check it out. I'm not saying because I do love my guy Don Lemon, but I'm not gonna like Ty gets dressed. It's like him getting dressed in the morning and he's like watching the news. I don't know if that's the best thing. Like you're gearing up for your day, like and putting on your tie, sexy tie and his tie, but like you're doing that. And then so I walk in the room and it's like, and I'm like, let me back up out because I don't even want to be in all of that. And I know that's not him per se. It's what he's just fed himself with. So. Right.
And they say not to look at your phone for the first 1 to 2 hours after you're up. I know that's hard, but I really try for the first hour and a half. Yeah. I look at my scores on my Oura Ring. That's the only thing I use my phone for. Right when I wake up, I'm still in bed and I still look.
Mm-hmm.
It's a little bit of an obsession, but it's a good obsession. And then I put my phone away and I do the meditation.
I leave my phone down. Unless a mom is on, I have a mom that's due May 5th. So a week before, a week after that, I'll have my phone with me, upstairs, just in case. But other than that, I leave it downstairs.
Wait, so talk more about that. I don't think people know what you mean by when you say I have a mom do. Talk about that. Have you
again, instead of, there's obviously issues with maternal health care in America, and, women are dying and women are being forced to have C-sections and all kinds of fucked up shit. So my midwife and I are opening a birth center on Long Island, and bigger than that, we have our bird pod center venture that we're doing. So instead of me sitting and waiting for all of that to happen, look, for the end of the movie, I'm adding a scene where I've become a doula and I'm helping moms during their labor and birth. So, when my beautiful mama goes into labor, she'll give me a call and I'll go to her house and I'll assess the situation. How are you feeling? I'll do massages. I'll rub her feet. I'll shake her back. I'll set a tub for her. You want tea? I'll make you tea. You want a snack? You want ice? Whatever. You want to talk? You want to not talk? And then when it's time, she's having her baby in a hospital. And then when it's time to go to the hospital, we'll go to the hospital together. And we'll have the baby.
That must be so rewarding, what you're doing.
It's like dope. But again, like I didn't, if you rewound the movie, like I never thought I would be doing that. But I'm
That's why I messaged you when I'm like, oh my God, this is so cool. Let's talk. What are you doing?
Yeah.
That's how I was like, that's really cool.
Yeah, my heart is like hurting me so much about like what's going on in the maternal healthcare space that I'm like, begging people for money and like hitting up all of the Congress people and, doing all of that. But while I'm doing that, there are mothers like who need help. And so I'm like, let me jump in. And so I've jumped in. I've attended 4 births already. 3 of them I've like documented, which like I loved it. Like I feel like I could like turn it into a movie or something. Like it's
I was just thinking that.
Yeah. So again, months ago I was writing down and like I don't know what film, I don't know what it's gonna be, but I'm telling you, like life just brings me to these like experiences. Like Heather's just like, oh yeah, why don't you like record one of the births? I'm like, really? Sure. Okay. And so like I do my little slow, time lapse thing and posted it, and this woman goes, oh my God, I've like never seen a birth like that. This mama looks so empowered and so like beautiful. Cause like I don't got you, pussy out and all that shit, but it's like beautiful. It's like,
Right. Yeah. I love that. That's awesome that you're doing that. See, it's like you want to give back. I think that's the whole thing. Is that's what prompted me to go and give back to the community and people, and I think that's what makes you feel like you have a purpose.
But
versus
that's
sitting here.
We're all supposed to be doing. Like human beings are like made. We're supposed to just be helping each other, making each other feel good. It's somehow turned into, how can I be better than that person? How can I make more money than that person? How can I get to the top? It's not supposed to be that way. It's supposed to be like, how can I help? And through that help and through that innovation, even if you think about someone, like Bill Gates, twiddling with his old computers and whatever. I'm sure it wasn't like, ooh, I'm going to make this thing and make so much money. He's like, oh my God, I actually want to make this better for people to like use. And then the money comes.
Yep. This is what we talked about. And I think we talked about this in episode 1 too. A lot of throwbacks in this one.
I love Bill Gates. I know, controversial, but anyway. Yeah, so, trying to stay in the flow. I'm staying in the flow and in the 4 agreements.
Yeah, I need to read that. I'm going to read that next. I'm almost done with my book, so I'm going to read that.
I do need to go to the library because I've got 2 more books. They actually just emailed me that are there.
How do you have time to, like, so much time to read? You just make time.
So it's in the bathroom. So most people, and don't say you don't. So most people are on their phone in the bathroom.
Or a computer, yeah.
Not a computer? Really? Like laptop?
Yeah, Adam. Actually, every single morning, he has his bathroom time. I'm sure people listening have husbands that do this, and yeah, Adam sometimes is on calls in the bathroom in the morning.
No.
Yes.
I'm like cell phone. So I have like, I wish I could bring you in there, but I have like, there's like magazines set up. There's like a bunch of different books. And so when I'm in the bathroom or like before my shower, Like I'll just, pop in. Even if I just read one page or one paragraph, it just gives me like I'm all about like, I want to learn something every day. I want to learn something from you. I want you to learn something from, again, life and this human thing is like an exchange of love. It's an exchange of information. It's an exchange of, all of those things. So yeah, I'm just trying to learn little bits and pieces of knowledge and for myself, and then also to share them with others. I told you.
Yeah. And it's the connection piece too that what is that?
Oh my God, Rick Rubin. This is like one of my favorites, The Creative Act, but I just pulled open to sometimes disengaging is the best way to engage.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I love that.
In this social thing with us, it's like.
Wait, I really love that. Wait, that's another one I need to read? What's that other one?
Oh, Creative Act. Oh, it's incredible. Rick Rubin. You know the music producer Rick Rubin? With like big hair? Oh, this is incredible. This book is really good. Nothing begins with us. The more we pay attention, the more we begin to realize that all the work we ever do is a collaboration.
Yeah, and it's all the connection. I feel like, we've talked about this, but like
everything.
Making the connection, being connected to people, like that's what that's what helps us kind of be in the flow, is being connected to people, learning from people, coming together. And that's also what we talked about before, is that we don't do much of that anymore because we're so into our phones and we're missing that. And that's why people are depressed, people have anxiety. Like we need kind of that to come together and connect. And I feel like you saying that before of like, I want to learn something from you. I want to learn something from this book. I want to learn something from my event. Mm-hmm. That's kind of, you're picking up the puzzle pieces.
Yeah. It's like the little scenes of the movie. It's
to kind of tie it all back to what this episode's called, which is everyone has their own movie.
Yeah.
And we need to see, well, what is the title of this episode?
I don't know. It's the movie of your life. It's like your life is a movie. What scene are you in?
Right. What scene are you in? And you can't fast forward to the end scene.
Or like stop fast forwarding or rewinding through the movie of your life. That's long. But it's like, that's basically what it is.
We'll figure out. Yeah, but it is. It's like stop fast forwarding and stop rewinding, and also realize that everyone's living in their own movie, and try to get out of your head and have empathy towards that. Everyone sees the world differently. Everyone's playing the movie in their mind differently. So how do we not only understand each other, but also empathize with how people are seeing the world?
My God, Michelle, she's a thought leader. She's a world changer. Yeah, and our next TEDx speaker is...
Stop.
Yeah, this is good.
This is good. This was great. This like really helped my morning. So thank you for just being you.
Thank you. This helped my afternoon. When you said morning just now, I was like, wait, but I was like, oh wait, she's in Cali. But yeah.
Yeah, it's 11.
Girl, 2:00. I feel like I've done 50 things already, and I do have like
Isn't that such a good feeling? I love that.
Yeah. But then I'm like, when am I gonna like lay down?
Right now, if you want to rest,
you're like,
rest.
Now, like, stuff to do. I literally have stuff to do, and like I'm happy about it. But like, I have stuff to do.
That's good.
Yeah. And I'll disengage when I need to, because disengaging is also important.
Yeah, what you just read in your book. I need to definitely take that advice.
Yeah, this one's a good one. I told you that Big Sean, I brought it back to the library, but Go Higher, that shit is fire. And then this one is also like really blowing my mind. The 4 Agreements.
I mean, that's been around for so long. I can't believe we that.
And it's just simple things. Oh, wait. So here they are lined out. Sorry. So the 4 agreements are: 1, be impeccable with your word. Speak with integrity. Say only what you mean. Next, don't take anything personally. Oh my God. I really got to work on this. Nothing others do is because of you. What others say and do is a projection of their own reality, their own dream. Number 3, don't make assumptions. Find the Find the courage to ask questions and to express what you really want. And number 4, always do your best. Your best is going to change from moment to moment. Under any circumstance, simply do your best and you will avoid self-judgment, self-abuse, and regret. On that note,
all right. Thank you guys for tuning in and cut.
I gotta get my little director thing.
Yeah, we need that. Thank you for tuning into episode 3 of Code to Flow. We love you guys. More to come, and make it a great day. Make it a great day. I always say that to my kids, like, make it a great day instead of have a good day, because you have the power to make your own day great.
Yeah. Or like Mary Springer, be kind to yourself.